Hey guys, today we're gonna do something different. So we're gonna read r slash entitled parents, and the title of it. Entitled parent got into fight with my mom over being upset over not being able to ride a ride at Six Flags when it shut down at closing. Back in spring of 2017, me and my family went to Georgia, yay, for a vacation. During the trip, we went to Six Flags over Georgia. I am a coaster enthusiast, and it was fun to ride roller coasters and getting some new credits. When the park was getting ready to close, we went to ride the Georgia Scorcher. When it broke down while we were in line, Then we went on the Georgia Cyclone. This time we got in the ride, and we sat for a couple minutes before it broke down. Even though it is not considered a good coaster, I was still looking forward to it. With me having ADHD, ADD, OCD, and high functioning autism, I was upset and started crying on our way out. An African American lady, who is the entitled mother, started complaining to my mother about how I was behaving. I was 12 at the time. I turned 13 later that year. I don't remember much details, but I do remember EM and my mom getting into an argument, and that's it. I know, not very exciting, but from my experience, finding entitled parents is hard, despite the seemingly infinite seas of Karens on the internet. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed my story. Why are you like that? She's got high functioning autism, and you shouldn't really even be caring that she's crying. It's not your responsibility. It's not Karen's responsibility that she is crying. That's just not cool. Next one we're gonna do. You should have let my dad K-word you. This is my first time posting something here, and I don't even know if this counts. If there's another place I can share this, please let me know. Also, I typed this on mobile, so yeah. This didn't happen to me, but it did happen to someone in my family. In the results, EISSED me off to no end. So much I refused to message most of my father's side of the family. I always worried that if I keep this bottled up and I see someone I know from that side, I would explode on them for what happened. So this is a bit therapeutic for me. Just so you know, mobile per as usual. So it all starts in the middle of the night at what used to be my grandparents' home. My grandpa's home. Apparently he has been drinking for a while and hasn't done anything crazy until this moment, as he threatened to try to kill my grandma. Fortunately, she was able to avoid it long enough for her and my two aunts to call the cops, and he was taken to jail. Unfortunately, my father and third aunt got involved. They bailed my grandpa as soon as they found out, and soon began telling lies to my father's side about my grandma and aunts, saying that they purposely lied to get rid of grandpa, who they loved so much. What made it worse is that it was around the time that my third baby cousin was turning 1, and a relative of mine was going to baptize him. Until this happened, as well as the fact that my two cousins that I grew up with believed my father and aunt's lies, despite knowing my grandma and two aunts above and beyond to take care of them while they felt upset. Fortunately, my grandpa started getting better and realized his mistake, trying to patch things up with my grandma and aunts. My opinion on the matter, I am glad my grandpa is doing this, despite my father and aunt not wanting him to go anywhere. As for those two, let's just say if they think about trying to see them, I'll be there. I have a few choice words for my aunt and one choice action for my dad. Really? You don't do that. You don't do that. That's not the best way to. You don't lie. You never lie. And I don't think you should lie. So yeah, we're going to read one more. Okay, let's see. This one looks good. Okay, Karen tries to rip my teeth. This is about to be a good one. English is my second language. Feel free to roast my grammar. Everything is true. There will be a pinch of exaggeration mixed in with this post. If you want proof of my retainers, I can show you. OP, smart poisoner. Karen, daughter of cockroach, granddaughter of snake. Chad, a snake in the making. Context: I'm currently wearing retainers for both my upper and lower teeth during food ingestion. You can roast me in the comments. I have to remove it to make my life easier. Me and my family have gone to USA to visit my uncle in the June holidays. It was a dark and gloomy evening. The clouds looked ominous. I was power walking to the convenience store to buy some eggs and milk. The store stood up like a beacon in the dark. Cool, stale air greeted me as I opened the creaky metal door. It was barren save for the cashier, Karen and her red-shirted Chad. It was barren save for the cashier, Karen, and her red-shirted Chad. I quickly located the eggs and milk, wait, what? Who was blank by this candy whose name shall not be uttered lest they be cursed with the taste of night soul for eternity. What? The candy pulled me closer and closer, covering me in its delicious embrace. I took my chance and bought it along with the mundane milk and eggs. After purchasing them, I took out the retainers from my mouth and put them in a box where I saw Mr. Chad looking at me ominously. I took out the candy, asked him if he wanted one. The boy surprisingly said no. Something felt amiss. The gut instinct said, I quote, night soil is going to strike the electric air circulator. I cautiously put the delectable candy in my mouth and rolled it around to ensure every bit of the succulent. I don't know how to pronounce that. In comments, please tell me how to pronounce that. Taste is spread to every bit of my red tongue, till every place turns brown. Afterwards, I washed it down with a sip of refreshing water from my bottle. I took care to remove every last bit of chocolate from my mouth. During this candied trance of mine, the boy was gone. I fished out my retainers and put them back in my mouth. Suddenly, the hair in my neck stood up. I could feel an evil spirit standing behind me, waiting to drag me to the pits of blank. When I turned around, I saw nothing and gave a sigh of release and turned back around. When I saw her, a creature of the dark was standing right in front of me. My heart jumped out of my stomach. I could feel the temperature drop a few degrees. The sight was too scary and properly described. A demon-like creature who looked like the love child of a cockroach and an alligator was standing before me. Her hair was pleading me to save it from the despicable sights I had witnessed. Behind the monstrosity stood Mr. Chad himself, staring at my soul with such an intensity no mortal had lived to tell this tale. The creature finally opened it maw and uttered a sentence. I am Karen. This is my son Chad. Okay, that's not the best. It's not the best. Let's do this one. How about, well, sorry. So I hope y'all have a great day and a great evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Probably later, actually, to do some more Geometry Dash. See ya. Bye.